Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of October 2021. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out in the monthly format. So let's get started on your reading, Virgo. Your overall energy is the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Well, the Five of Swords in the upright position can point to conflict, inner conflict, battling with others. It could be, when we're at odds with family members, with friends, with neighbors, with co-workers. We're just not on the same page. This could be where there was a lot of, words spoken and it wasn't very pleasant. It could be, anything from a deep, verbal battle that really, hurts one's feelings exceptionally. It can also indicate now that it's over because the card is in reverse and points back to the Four of Swords in the upright, which is a card of rest after battle. So it could be for some of you, you could have been battling even your own thoughts about something. Sometimes this can be when we're of two minds of something, where we're like, oh, I should be doing this, but I should be doing that. It could, and it's back and forth, and we drive ourselves crazy. Well, it could be that you're coming out of that and you're, ready to give your mind a rest. For others of you, this could have been, something physical that took its toll on you, and you are now physically resting, because the Four of Swords in the upright is about, that rest, recuperation. It's about, resting after an incident, after a battle or something like that. But it's also resting after surgery, things like that. So whatever, just take whatever resonates for you. Now, in the first week, we have the Six of Cups here in the upright position, rooted down by the Three of Wands reversed. The Six of Cups in the upright points to the blast from the past energy. It can be a strong connection to the past. It can sometimes indicate a soulmate, the one that got away. It could be remembering the past. When it's in the upright, it's generally remembering the past fondly. For some of you, it could be reuniting with someone from the past in week one. It could be having those conversations, playing Remember When, feeling really good, really energized, and really, wonderful. Others of you, this could be literally getting together maybe with some people from the past or someone from the past that's very special to you. It could be indicating meeting someone new that feels like someone from the past, as in a past life connection. It's rooted down here with the Three of Wands in the reverse position, which can point to a setback. See, the Three of Wands in the upright position, this is very progressive energy. It's when we're, we have a plan, we're moving towards that plan, and we've got everything laid out, where this is where we go, this is where we go. And Virgo's very good at that kind of organizing situations. But what happens in the Three of Wands when the card is reversed, this is where we could have a setback, where we need to go back and redo something. Now, for some of you, it is connected with the past. It could be something in the past, maybe forms that you forgot to fill out that you need now, because say you're planning on traveling to Europe or something and you forgot these certain papers, official papers that you had from before, and now you have to dig through all of your stuff to find, like all of your old diplomas, your old things from your past, and maybe it could be driving you crazy. But there's a need for a do-over when the Three of Wands is in the reverse position. This can point to sometimes, like, say, for example, if we're building a house and you need all these permits, you're moving along and you're almost, at the summit, but then all of a sudden, boom, there's a setback because they come and tell you you need this certain permit. You forgot to get it when you were doing all this stuff, so now you have to... it's a setback. It's a minor setback. It still points back to the Two of Wands in the upright, which is still progressive energy. This is 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future, progressively moving towards the future. It could just be, Virgo, in week one, there could be a step back where you have to pull back for something, for some reason or another. Like I said, it could be for documentation. It could be for any reason. Maybe you were moving ahead with someone from the past and then all of a sudden there was a glitch. It's a general read, remember, so just take what resonates. In week two, we have the Knight of Wands here in the upright position with the Seven of Cups in the upright. So the Knight of Wands is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, Knights generally bring in some type of offer. It could be in week 2 you are being brought an offer. The Knight of Wands doesn't stick around. This is Quicksilver, doesn't stick around for a long period of time in order for you to make a decision, just wants a decision made quickly. For some of you, it could be someone rushing into your life. It could be someone from the past who has all of a sudden arrived. All of a sudden you pick up your phone, you look to see that they had messaged you, I'm coming in tomorrow, and you're like, what? It's all very fast. It's something done very lickety-split, very quick. For those of you who have something up for sale, it could be indicating a quick sale. If you're selling your car, your house, your whatever, garage sale stuff. It could be somebody's coming in very quick and making that offer towards you. Good news for those of you who are looking for a job. There could be potential offer coming in next or in week 2. It's rooted down here with the 7 of Cups in the upright position. The 7 of Cups is very Neptunian energy. This is again, there's a veil over it, just kind of like the moon. This is that you have to make sure that all of the options that are there for you are actually viable, and it's something practical. I don't think I have to tell Virgo that. You guys are pretty practical anyway, but make sure you go through these options and offers with a fine-tooth comb. It could be that somebody comes in and says, there's like, say for example, there's a company that you really want to work for, and this could be an offer coming in, hey, why don't you try and apply for this place? And there's so many different departments where they're hiring, and you could be looking at this as a choice, like, well, do I go into this department, do I go into that department, what do I do? Go through it with a fine-tooth comb, because not all of the stuff on offer is really practical, and it may not be the right situation for you. Same thing goes for anybody who's out there dating. It could be that there's Quicksilver arrives on the scene, and he's kind of like adventurous, likes to travel, likes to do things, and you really need to check. Maybe there's other people that would be more suited to you. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can offer travel, so it could be travel destinations. Maybe somebody says, let's go somewhere, and you're like, where do we go? And you have to pick and choose. So in week 3, we have the 7 of Wands here in the upright position, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Devil. Interesting, because this 7 of Wands is defensive energy in the Devil. Well, the Devil's... Some of you could be trying to fend off the Devil. You're trying to get rid of the Devil here. So the 7 of Wands is where we've done something, we've made a decision, we're just not sure how people are going to take it. This is where we could be defending ourselves, defending what we've done, what we've said, and we just say, that's it, and we're sticking by it. And that's that. It can also come up when we're trying to protect someone else, and it can be a slippery slope, especially with the Devil here. So just make sure, Virgo, whoever, if you are protecting someone, that the person you're protecting isn't somebody that you'd be better off not protecting. Let's just put it that way, put it nicely. But sometimes this combination can be, we're trying to protect somebody, but this person is, it's just nasty. And this person is going through addictions and things like that, and it's not good, because you become an enabler when you try to protect someone like that. So it could be the situation for some of you. For others of you, there is just something that you've decided to do, or what have you. Maybe some of you decided to take this impromptu trip or something, or this job, and you're just not sure how people are going to take it. So you're feeling a little bit defensive or protective. And this is fear. The Devil can just simply represent sometimes just, being, letting fear, take us away. When the Devil comes up in the upright position, this is about, I always say, feel the fear, do it anyway, as long as it's, something cool. Sometimes we just, we have something new to go into, we're excited about it, but sometimes fear holds us back from taking that opportunity that, there are opportunities here, I see, but maybe Some of you are a little bit fearful of it. If you are, and your instincts tell you, not to go forward, obviously you're a very smart sign, you won't go forward. But for others of you, the devil could just represent ruminating thoughts where you can't stop thinking about something, where it's just like, whoa, bringing you to the edge. Like maybe it's something about someone else, or it could be about, you could be feeling like somebody has invaded your privacy somewhat, and maybe you can't stop thinking about it. This is Capricorn energy. Maybe some of you are connected to a Capricorn. Maybe there's something going on here. The devil can also represent giving into temptation where our willpower is not very strong. It could be getting tempted to do something, fall back into old patterns or old habits, and we don't want to do that. Whether it's like, say you gave up smoking, you don't want to start smoking again. You gave up drinking, you don't want to start drinking. You gave up gambling, where I'm going with this, because a lot of times this can be addictions. And in week 4, we have the Page of Cups in the upright position, rooted down by the Queen of Cups in the upright. Well, 2 court cards here, both of them representing water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Sometimes the Page of Cups can indicate a child, as somebody who's younger than us, and can be somebody being incredibly sweet. I mean, they could be a water sign child, or they could be any sign. But sometimes the Page of Cups is just, somebody who's doing something incredibly sweet, kind of making our day. Could be our child, drawing us a picture, or, giving us some flowers and just making us feel really good and warm and fuzzy inside. To perhaps messages coming. It could be coming from water sign, just could be somebody, very romantic and very sweet. Page of Cups can sometimes even represent an apology. So it's good coming after, this energy in week 3. But it could be, somebody apologizing, giving, a heartfelt apology about something. But sometimes this is just cute little messages of love. Could be somebody who has a crush on you, who's just messaging you. And it's with the Queen of Cups, more water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queen of Cups is just someone known for exercising a lot of emotional maturity. This is where we're showing great maturity. Could be, some of you, it's your children or your grandchildren coming to you, and this is you just being, the consummate, caring, compassionate mother to them. For others of you, this could be somebody who's very sweet and really apologetic, and you're showing great emotional maturity with them. Or it could be someone else that you're dealing with is showing this. Maybe this is somebody you're dealing with, very watery energy at the end of the month, and they're bringing some emotional insight to you. It could be. So interesting reading for the month of October, Virgo. It's not something I normally get for you guys. It's a little bit different. But in closing, I always pull the astrology cards, and one is for love and romance, and the second one is for career and finance. So I'm pulling this for love and romance first for Virgo. See what we get. Moon in Aries, courage. See what I mean about the feeling the fear? If it's something like that where you're really excited about something, don't let fear hold you back. But if it's something nasty, let that fear hold you back. So it could be, for some of you, we do see the Knight of Wands here. Maybe it's an Aries love interest for you, but it could also be that, on a Aries moon, something really romantic or wonderful happens, or it could be an Aries introduces you to the love of your life. So let's move on to career and finance and see what sign comes up for career and finance for Virgo. We have Aries again, new beginnings. Aries all the way, Sun in Aries, but this could be, and again, when the moon is in Aries, maybe something great will happen with your finances. It could be you meet an Aries and they're the one making you the offer for a job offer or something like that. Interesting. You'll definitely have to leave a comment in the comment section below if this is resonating for you and how so. But that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope the reading helped. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.